Welcome to the first class of 2022. Let's go slow. We'll work our way into a flow and we will get our bodies moving again. And then over the next 3 days, we'll add on and put in some different bits and bobs as we go along. But let's make today be about getting back into our bodies. All right. So we will start lying down on your back. Then you can hug your knees into your chest. Take your arms over the tops of the knees and just rock from side to side. It's one of my favorite places to start. And then you can bring your knees together. Hands are on the knees, and you're just going to draw a circle with both knees. So this is another one that I always go to when I want to take a little bit of time to get into my body. So the knees stay glued together as you take the knees into the chest and then away from you in a circle. That's a nice massage on your lower back. And then you can take the circle the other way. Okay, and then from here you can separate the knees, keeping the hands on the knees. And then bring the knees in towards the chest. Bring them in towards each other. Push them away. And again, going away from each other, in towards the chest. And then away. So finding that little circle with each leg. I try and tune in to how it feels in each hip. Maybe each hip is slightly different. So helping to give you clues as to what you need throughout the practice today. We'll try taking the circle the other way. That might feel really different. It's definitely there, a little bit of heat rising within the hips. Okay, we'll bring the knees back together, and then you can place both feet down onto the mat. And we'll just take your right leg up to the sky, and you can circle the right ankle. And then circle it the other way. And we'll point and flex through the foot as well. How's that feel now? Through the whole of the right leg. And then cross your right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Just open up the knee a bit. And then think about drawing your left knee into your chest. We can take the hands around the left leg, threading the needle. Your right elbow is pressing into your right inside of the knee. Seeing if you can help get into that hip a little bit more. You can rock from side to side here. It's good if you've got the right foot flexed, toes towards your face. Just helping to keep the knee a little bit safe. All right, then placing the left foot back down onto the mat. And we'll release the right foot, place that down onto the floor, and we'll just take the left leg up to the sky and start to circle the left ankle. Everything feels pretty stiff. So use these movements to start to create some heat. We're circling it the other way. Point and flex as well. And as you flex your foot, really think about stretching behind the back of your knee. And then crossing your left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Opening up the knee here. And when you feel ready, let's draw the right knee into your chest. We'll take the hands around the right leg. We'll use the left elbow to try and open up the left knee. How's that feel in your left hip? All around your left glute. I'm feeling it. You're flexing your left foot as you draw your right leg in towards your chest. Cool. All right. Place your right foot back down onto the mat. And then pop your left foot down onto the mat. Have your heels nice and close to your bum. Palms flat down on the floor. Nice big breath in. As you breathe out, draw your belly button back, tuck your tail, push down through both feet and lift the hips up. You can interlace the fingers underneath your back and then wiggle your shoulders towards each other. Try and straighten your arms as you push down through your baby fingers. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're releasing the hands and then lowering the spine down vertebra by vertebra. And then we're going to take the feet further away, okay? So be generous with that. A big step, feet further away. Just get a little bit more into your hamstrings now. So big breath in. As you breathe out, belly back, push down through both feet, and then see if you can lift the hips up. And think about dragging your heels towards your hips. Hopefully feeling that a little bit more in your hamstrings, waking up the hamstrings. And then slowly lowering the spine back down. Well done. We'll take a little twist before we come out here. You can bring both knees into your chest. So I like to pick my hips up and move them over towards the left and then let both knees fall to the right. So that just helps me to get a little bit deeper into the twist. Yeah. You can keep your eyes straight up to the sky and then think about your left shoulder blade pressing down into the mat. Long breath in. And a long breath out. So how does that feel through your spine today? If you notice, both hip bones are stacked on top of each other. So the spine is kind of in the normal shape on the lower part. And then from the belly button and above, you get the twist. Bringing the knees right back into the chest. Now just lift the hips up. Let's take them up and over towards the right. And then let both knees fall to the left. So it's a little bit of a bigger twist. And you're looking up to the sky, thinking about your right shoulder blade, thinking about how your body feels. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Good. All right, bring your knees right back into your chest. We're going to take the hands behind the thighs and just roll forwards and back. And do it a few times, so you're massaging your spine, unless you've got a really hard floor. Good. And then we're going to come into soles of the feet together, knees open. Push down to your fingertips so you can lift up nice and tall, and then walk your hands forwards. Forehead down towards the floor. How does that feel? Big breath in. And a long breath out. So you reach the hands a little bit further forwards. You can do any rocking from side to side, like you're trying to get into the shoulder blades here. And you can walk the hands over to the right. Go as far over to the right as feels good. Take your forehead down towards the knee. I like to try and creep the left hand a little bit further away to get more space there. And we're walking the hands all the way up to the other side. Go as far over as it feels good here. We'll reach for the right hand. Try and get that extra stretch, extra space. Cool. Making your way back to the center. Walk your way up. We'll just take the hands behind. Okay, bring your knees up. Take your feet as wide as your mat. And then inner and outer rotate the legs a little bit. Hopefully all that beginning bit's helped to already create a bit of space there. Come into a pigeon pose, okay, with the right leg bent, the heel towards your pelvis, and then the left leg goes all the way back. So in a little pigeon pose, walk your hands forwards, forehead down towards the floor, got your right leg forwards, left leg back. Now add a little bit of weight into the left leg, like you're trying to drag your left foot towards your right foot. Breathing in. And breathing out, making sure the breath is there to help you relax in the pose. And you're going to walk your hands back towards your knees. Okay, lifting your chest up, just see how that feels. And then slide your right arm over your lower back and over to the outer right hip. Really try and straighten your right arm as you twist towards the right, and you reach your left hand a little bit further forward so you've got a bit more space to be propped up. So you're breathing in and you're breathing out to twist. If that's not comfortable, always you can keep your hands out in front. Release and come back to the center. You fall onto your right side so you can swing your left leg forwards. And then bring your right foot to the inner left leg. Push down through the fingertips, lift up tall. We'll get into this left hamstring and we'll fold it forwards. Oh, good morning or welcome to your left hamstring. Take one more breath there. Active toes, those left toes, make sure they're active. Now we'll increase the stretch. Good, making your way right back up. Okay, let's swing the left leg back. Good, you got your hands then underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes under. Try and lift the left knee up off the floor. And now start your right foot outside of your right hand. Okay, once you get there, lower the left knee. Turn your right foot over to 2 o'clock and then turn the foot onto its side. Draw your chest forwards. You can come onto your forearms or you can stay up on your hands. Yeah, see what you feel like. Breathing in and breathing out. Feels nice. Well done. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Put your right foot flat onto the floor. Lift, tucking the back toes, lift your back knee, and we'll just take your front foot to the back of the mat so you're in your plank pose. Now we take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog, and you can give the hips a little wiggle. Just push your hands. How does it feel to be upside down? And then you bring your left knee to your left wrist, left foot towards the right wrist, coming into pigeon on the other side. Okay, push down to the top of the right foot. You can walk your hands forwards. Take a moment. Breathe into what you're feeling there. You're just letting your body gradually open up. You can take anything with you throughout this year. It's to look for the smaller things. Yeah, so rather than always looking for big wins and massive stretches, what's the subtler things that you can look for? Yeah, hopefully that can keep you interested, just looking for those subtler things. We'll walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, lifting your chest up, and then slide your left arm over your lower back, and the hand comes outside of your right hip. So the back of the hand is on the outside of the hip. You reach your right hand forwards a little bit, and then start to encourage the body to twist towards the left. Just breathe in and breathe out to twist. Well done. Good. And then from here, release. All right, so you got your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee up off the floor for a moment. Try and push down through the right foot like you're dragging it to your left foot. And then lifting the hips up, slot your left foot outside your left hand. We'll lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes. Now you can turn your left toes out towards 11 o'clock. Put the foot onto its side, and then maybe come down onto your forearms. One side might feel easier to do than the other. So if you need to stay up on your hands on this side, stay up on your hands. Again, we'll draw the head chest forwards, breathing in. And breathing in. You guys, well done. We sink into that left hip. Okay, hopefully we're getting there, feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more awake. You're going to bring your hands again underneath your shoulders. Turn your toes back to the front, face the front. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee, and then take your front foot to the back. Okay? Lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Press the heels down one by one. Wiggle hips. Try and push the shoulders towards your tailbone. Take a big breath in and a long breath in. Now, keep the feet as they are. There should be a nice space in between the feet. And swing your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. That feels nice there. Now bring your right knee into your nose. Right foot inside the right hand. You're going to lower the left knee to the floor. Good. Now come back onto your left knee and draw the right toes to the face. Oh, I forgot the hamstring on the left side. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale and fold it forwards. All right, you're going to step back onto your right leg. We'll spend extra time on that left hamstring. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. Now work on straightening your right leg and draw the right toes to your face. How does that feel then? Breathing in and breathing in. Good. From here, you can swing your right leg all the way to the back of the mat, into your plank pose, and then we'll take the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Give the hips a little bit of a wiggle. Then we take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. Bring your left knee into your nose and left foot inside the left hand. Okay, you can lower your right knee down. Release the right toes and then come back onto your right knee, left toes to your face. So let's spend an extra 2 breaths here because I missed the hamstring on it. Actually, the right side, wasn't it? Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. All right, let's stand back onto your left foot. Hands either side, lift your back knee up off the floor. So, and then straighten into the left leg and draw your left toes to the face. You're breathing in and breathing in. Love you guys. Let's swing your left foot to the back of the mat. You could bend the leg to do that. You're in your plank pose. And then you take your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Breath in, push the mat away. Think about shoulder blades towards the tailbone. Hopefully both legs are feeling equal, even though I messed up there. We keep on going. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring right knee into nose now, right foot inside the right hand. So lower the left knee to the floor. Okay. Keep the toes tucked under this time, and then lift both arms up to the sky. Imagine you're dragging your left foot towards the right foot. Lift the chest up, you can gaze up to the top of the hands, so breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your hands heart center, and then you're going to lift the back knee up off the floor. Yeah, so find a little bit of strength there, breathing in. As you breathe out, left elbow onto your right knee, push down through the hands, long breath in. As you breathe out, take the hands either side of the front foot, and then work on straightening that right leg again. So hopefully that feels like there's a bit more space coming there. You're going to slide your right foot to the back of the mat. You can bend the leg to do that. Make your way into a plank pose. And then take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Wiggle, wiggle. See how that feels? Building the pace and adding on. Okay, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the hand. And once you get there, lower your right knee to the floor. Keep your back toes tucked under. And then lift the arms up to the sky. So now gaze up to your hands and think like your chest is moving to your hands. And bring the hands heart center, legs strong now. Push through the back toes, Try and lift the back knee. Find a place where you can be here. Inhale. As you exhale, twist towards the left, right elbow onto your knee. Look up past the top elbow. Long breath in. And long breath out. Nice, guys. We'll take the hands either side of the front foot and then work on straightening the left leg, left toes to your face. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you can slide your left foot to the back of the mat into plank pose. And then from plank, come up into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in, push the mat away, try and lift the sit bones up. And long breath out. Let's keep on flowing, right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right knee into your nose, right foot inside the right hand. Keep the back knee lifted now, come up into your high lunge. Okay, make sure that the chest is chasing your hands, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands heart center, left elbow onto your right knee. Push down to the hands as you twist. Long breath in. As you breathe out, look down to your right foot. And then bring your left foot next to your right foot. It's not so easy, but see what you can do. Once you get there, continue to twist. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, release the hands to the floor and then straighten the legs. Relax your head, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Take your arms up to the sky. Press your palms together. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Releasing the hands. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, jump your feet back, step them back. Your first vinyasa. Now drop your knees if you need to. Elbows brushed by the ribcage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog. Yes, and then take it straight up and back, downward facing dog. Push through the hands to lift those sit bones up, inhale. Exhale. Left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Good, bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the left thumb. So hopefully you can feel some heat building there. Come up into your high lunge. Good, that's it. Think chest chasing the hands. Inhale. As you exhale, hands heart center. We're going to take that twist, right elbow onto the left knee. The hips don't move here. Straight into that back leg, inhale. Good, as you exhale, look down. And now bring your right foot next to your left foot. And continue to twist. Breathing in. Can you hook your right hip back a bit? Good. And then as you exhale, fold forwards, hands towards the floor. Take a halfway lift and lengthen. Good. Now as you exhale, fold forwards. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Palms together as you reach them up to the sky. If I get through my plants, whoops. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Good. Now as you exhale, plant the hands, jump back, step back, float back. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog. Lovely. And then take it straight up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Cool, guys. Just lower your knees for a minute. Untuck your toes. Come into a child's pose. If you need to do anything, adjust your pajamas or anything like that. And go for it. You can reach your hands forwards. Get ready to settle yourself into that child's pose shape. There we go. Breath in. And a breath out. Just take stock for a minute. How is everything feeling? I take one more breath there.
Cool. Let's keep on moving. Yeah, let's keep on flowing. We're going to come back up onto all fours. It's nice to feel a little bit warmer, a little bit more awake. Let your belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then tuck your toes under. Let's take it right up into downward dog. And so you're going to lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up your hip. So now bring your right foot next to your left thumb. All right, so take it all the way over to your left thumb. Walk the left foot back towards the back of the mat a bit, and then drop the back heel 45. All right, swing your left arm towards the front of the mat, and then open up into your warrior two. Squeeze down through the front heel. Try and lift up your right toes. Yes, you're really pushing down through your right heel. Feel your hamstring fire up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then we skim your head as you take your hand all the way back. Long breath in. Good. As you breathe out now, come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Just turn your right toes in. Hands can go behind your back. Interlace the fingers, lift and open up your chest. And then exhale and fold forwards. Okay. Look through your legs. Take your arms up and over your head. Take a long, deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. You see what's available here today? Bring the hands back to the sacrum and then take them onto the floor underneath the shoulders. So you lift your chest up. That's it. And then see if you can push down through the hands and bring your right heel into your bum. It might not happen. Lower the right foot down. Push into hands. If you have both hands on the floor anyway, you could always walk the hands a bit further forward so that you can get them on the floor. Push down. See if you can bring that left heel into your bum. It's just a little plaything. Don't worry if it doesn't happen. Left foot back down onto the floor. You're going to rebend into your right leg, turning towards the top of the mat. Now turn both toes towards the right side. Go onto the edge of the foot of each foot. Left hand is supporting you, and then try and lower your left outer thigh down towards the floor. Don't worry if you don't get all the way down. Okay, reach your right hand towards your left foot. Lift your chest up, inhale. Good. As you exhale, swing it all the way back. Right foot to the back of the mat. Vinyasa, elbows brushed by the ribcage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog. Yeah, take it straight up and back. Downward facing dog. Hopefully that feels nice. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. So swing the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up that hip. Good. So now the left foot is going to land next to your right thumb. Once you get there, slide your right leg to the back of the mat a bit. Good, and then ground the back heel 45. Okay, start to reach your right hand towards the front of the mat. And then come up into your warrior two. So nice strong right leg. Reaching your arms out, push through the left heel. See if you can lift your left toes up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Flipping the front palm, reach it forwards. Skim the head as you take your left hand all the way back. Breathe into that space. Come back into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg and then turn your left toes inwards. So to make sure your legs are level, it's quite handy to line up the edges of the mat with your feet. Inhale, hands onto your hips. Push the thighs forwards, hips forwards as you lean back to open up the chest. And then exhale and fold forwards. Okay, you can take your hands again behind your back, interlace the fingers, and then just let the arms come up and over your head. You can have a bend in your knees here. Yeah, see what feels nice for you. And then bring your hands back to your sacrum, release them back down onto the mat, and then just walk them through the legs. So you're walking your hands away from you through the legs. See where you can get to. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands. So you're going to rebend into your left leg, going back towards the top of the mat. Then both toes will turn towards the left, go onto the edges of both feet. Squeeze the inner thighs, push down to your right hand, lift your left arm up, and then just see how low you can lower the right outer thigh down onto the floor. Don't worry if it's not all the way down, and see if you can reach your left hand towards your right foot. Yeah, you're not going to touch it, but breathe in. Good, and then as you breathe out, lifting it right back up. Take the front foot to the back. Vinyasa, control, slow and controlled. Arms strong, legs strong, belly strong. Come up, cobra, up dog. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Good, and breathing out. Lift those sit bones up nice and high. Let's go for one more flow. As you breathe in, lift the right leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Bring the right knee into nose, right foot next to left thumb. Okay, just like before. Slide the back leg away, drop the back heel, keep the right leg bent as you reach the left hand to the front of the mat, and then come up into your warrior two. Good, should feel a bit more like you've been here before, familiar. Flip the front palm, reach forward, slide the hand back behind your head, reach, reach, reach. Good, and then come back into your warrior two. So this time, turn the right toes in, bend into your left leg. You might want to turn your left heel in slightly. Come down, Skandasana. Now you might stay here. Nice, Catherine. Or you might sit your bum all the way down and draw the right toes to the face. See what feels good. Hands can be on the floor as well. Inhale. And exhale. Welcome to the legs. Good. You're going to swing all the way back to the front of the mat. So you're bending into the right leg. Turning both toes again like you did earlier towards the right, both feet towards the right. Go onto the edges of the feet, right arm up to the sky. And again, now you can lower your left thigh towards the floor or as far as it will go, right hand towards the left foot. Good, make your way all the way back up. Right hand back onto the floor and then front foot to the back. Plank pose. Your vinyasa, your way, controlled descent down. Straightening the arms, lift the head, chest up, and then take it back, downward facing dog. My arms don't feel so strong. Then breathing in and breathing in. Last time, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. You can bend the right leg as you go. Bring your left knee into nose, left foot next to right thumb. Slide the right leg back. Okay, ground the back heel, 45. Reach your right hand towards the front of the mat. Look underneath your right arm to come into warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach it forward, skim the head as you take it back. And then come back, warrior two. Straighten the left leg. So you turn the left toes in, and now turn the right heel in. Bend into the right leg. See how low feels good to go. Yeah, so you go halfway, maybe you take it all the way down. Long breath in. Long breath out. Just sink into that stretch. See how that feels on that side. Good, and then when you feel ready, let's rebend into the left leg. Swing it all the way back to the front of the mat. Turn both feet towards the left. Go onto the edges of both feet, and then swing the left arm up to the sky. Now you can lower the right hip down, see where you can get with it. Be mindful of this left knee now. Don't overdo it there. Reach the left hand towards the right foot. Again, as you breathe out, take it all the way back. And then from foot to the back, plank pose. Your last vinyasa. Elbows bend. Cobra up dog. Take it straight up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Lovely, guys. Walk your feet towards your hands. Have your big toes touching, heels open slightly. Then bend your knees, tuck your tail, and then we'll come into a chair pose. I know legs are aching. It's okay. Draw your chest towards your hands. Inhale. As you exhale, sit your bum down. Now you can use your hands if you want, but you're going to sit your bum all the way down onto the mat. Coming into a boat pose. Lifting the legs up. Lift your chest up. Yeah, this isn't nice, but see if you can hang tight. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, lengthen the right leg straight. Core strong. Good. Bringing the knee right back in. And then exhale, try and lengthen the left leg straight. Core strong, lift your chest up. Good. Bring the knee in. Come into low boat or do the same again. Okay? Low boat, stay here or stay where we were. Bring your right knee into your chest. Try and touch your nose with your knee. Extend it back and then bring your left knee in. Try and touch your nose. Take it back. Bring both knees into the chest and then relax back. Arms over the shins. How does that feel? That's enough, I think, for today. We'll build up. Rock from side to side. Well done, everyone. So keep hold of your right leg and extend your left leg to the front of the mat. I'm going to take a twist here. Let your right knee fall to the left. You can add on here, your right hand can reach for your left foot. Catch hold of the foot and try and draw your right shoulder down. If you want to go a little bit further again, you can catch hold of the outer right foot with your left hand and then try and straighten that right leg. Think about pushing your right hip towards your left foot. Or in the twist without the extra legs is fine. Good, release. Coming back to the center. So we'll hug the left knee into the chest and extend the right leg away. And then you can take the twist. So left knee over towards the right side. Breathing in. Yeah, and you can hold on to the right foot with your left hand. Try and spin the left shoulder down. And you can extend the right leg, left leg straight. Maybe hold on to the outer left foot. And it's all options. See what feels nice. Try and move your left hip away towards your right foot. Or towards the right knee. Depending where you are. Away from your left rib cage, yeah? So left hip away from your left rib cage. Good. All right, release. Come back to the center. Both feet flat down onto the mat, heels nice and close to your bum. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you can lift your hips up. You can stay there and bridge. You can plant your hands, fingers towards the shoulders, squeeze the elbows in. We haven't done loads of back bending, so be careful. But if you want to come up into wheel, go for it. Push through the hands, push through the feet. Take a nice big breath in. If this is the morning time that you're practicing, it won't be your biggest back then. Just breathe into what you can do right now. Chin to chest, lower yourself all the way back down. Once you get down onto the floor, whether you've been in bridge or wheel, feet as wide as the mat, and then windscreen like for the legs. Walk your feet towards each other. We have to do a plow pose. You also can just hug your knees into your chest if that feels better. If you can get into plow though, legs up and over your head. Rest the feet on the floor, or they're hovering, but there is space for your neck. Take a few slow breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can slowly lower yourself down. Use your hands like a brake. Oh, well done, everyone. Soles of the feet together and knees open. Push your feet together with the knees open and lift the hips up. And move your spine a bit closer towards your heels as you lower everything back down. And you can take your arms up and over your head. Well done. Possibly your first practice of the year. Well, the first one with me for sure. Eyes closed, face relaxed. Take a big breath in through the nose. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Do that 2 more times. So really big breath in, fill yourself up. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, big breath in. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. You can stay with your legs like this, or you can extend the legs out straight. You can have your arms as they are or down by your side. But eyes closed, face relaxed, just for a few moments, letting the practice settle. Just give yourself a little moment before you continue your day. Like the pauses in between the breaths, this moment is the moment between the practice and starting your day. So it's the moment where you'll find the most peace. See if you can relax. Take a few moments. As keeping your eyes closed, start to breathe a little bit deeper. If you want to continue your Shavasana, maybe you've got time today, maybe you could glide into a little meditation. And if you need to get on with your day, then moving fingers and moving toes. And again, just making the breath a little bit deeper. Start to maybe take like a big yawn, reach your arms up and over your head. See how that feels now. And then rolling over onto the right hand side into a fetal shape. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way up to seated to face the front. You'll sit in any shape that feels good for you. Palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. So in gratitude to the first practice of the year, and in gratitude to the practice that's always there for us. And in gratitude to you guys for still being there with me today. I will take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope that was just enough to get you back mobile again, get you moving again. Ready for an amazing year. Have a lovely day, guys.